And they've had the long-range versions, and now they're getting down to the nanochips they're going to be putting in people's heads. But what they really want to be able to do is control humanity, control the brain entirely. And so that chip has nothing to do with treating mental illness, but government money is going into that. And it's just a way of funneling government money into their bullshit program. And now, at some other military level, they'll be using this for other things, evil things, once it's fully implemented, right? So initially, the public thinks it's just, oh, they're going to create PTSD and depression, and they don't know that all the drugs out there are fucking bullshit. The best treatment is prevention. Just don't traumatize people. Don't put them through hell. Don't torture them. Don't expose them to contaminants and shit. Don't expose them to radiation and other, environmental things, and they won't have so much mental illness. And give them talk therapy if they really get mental illness. But they love to waste money on damaging treatments that don't work. But this brain technology might end up working, but the technology behind it is going to be capable of much more than they're saying. Because if you can control any part of the brain with a chip, you can control the whole person's brain and do whatever you want. Program assassins, put entirely new personalities into them, and all that type of stuff. And Dr. Michio Kaku's talked about that too. He's wrote a book about it, The Future of the Mind. So, if they develop that technology to treat PTSD and depression, they could do whatever they want. They put a chip in my head, and I won't remember who I am. That's basically what it's going to be able to do. Yeah, I won't have PTSD and depression. They'll be able to turn that on and off at will. Or maybe I will. They'll be able to create schizophrenia with it. Because they can create anything. They're just creating a state. If they can create a state that doesn't have something, they can create a state that does have something. So they'll be able to make me schizophrenic. And no one will even be able to tell how it was done. And that's how fucking sick these fuckers are. That's what they do. That's what their original MKUltra program was about. Creating schizophrenia. Creating multiple personality disorders. Creating assassins. Turning people. Wiping people's brains free of memories once, if they knew something was another thing they were trying to, another technique and weapon they were developing. And it's fully developed now. It's perfected almost. It's perfected. According to Liz LeBoer, it's fully protected. My experience is the technology is kind of crap. They could beat my brain a lot, and they could put sound and imagery and dreams and feelings in there, but they can't yet put a memory in there and have me remember as my own memory. Although they beat my brain enough that I lose enough control, I tend to be able to forget, oh yeah, that was some bullshit simulation that they put me through in my sleep the other night, and all these memories were put in there from that, and it was actually part of the stupid dream or whatever subliminal shit they put in me. Most of the time I'm just sitting around having my body massaged, brain beat in. I see and hear things all day. It's all programmed, it's computerized shit. It's very similar to the psychic driving technique that the CIA doctors put people through in the 70s. It's making me listen to garbage shit all day long, just like the victims of MKUltra were put through. Except instead of using a tape recorder to do it in speakers are just one type of psychotronic weapon. They could bypass a technological device and create that with microwaves now, the sound, and they can manipulate your brain using heterodyning and combine radar signals with my brain, and suddenly they can control things at the synaptic level and introduce rogue signals and patterns and brain frequencies, and then they can massage my dick all day long and try to drive me to punch somebody in the face or take my gun out and want to kill them. And I personally think that I should have killed somebody by now. I should just go and kill them. That's the only thing that would do me any good. It would do me good. But you know what the government would do if they got me to do that? They'd just say, oh, it was delusional. Nobody has this weapon technology. Why? Think about why they would do that. They got to be some type of crazy motherfuckers to be doing that. And they're going to try to say, oh, we didn't know because you don't know that they know about this for sure because they do such a good job of keeping the classified information under wraps and the black ops under wraps. And unless you strap them down to some type of brain reader that extracts their memories, you're not going to know how violent and dangerous they are. That's why they keep the secret just for them to use. They've had brain reading technology forever, but they don't use it for criminal justice because it would expose them. You would have to give FBI operatives brain scans, and you could do this to military personnel and senators and congressmen. Then you'd find out all the crimes they were guilty of, because you weren't, having to rely on their lives. They could fabricate with their mouth, because they control whether a word comes out of their mouth or not, but they cannot control the synaptic process and the memory stored in their brain and how you get access to those. That's why this technology is it's kept in their control, top secret. And they won't let it be used for anything else but torture and spy games and other shit.